Hello everybody, this is Scott, and today we'll be looking at Panda Antivirus Pro 2014, which looks insanely like a Windows 8 start screen. I don't know if it's just me, or maybe not, but this looks awfully familiar, don't you think? Shocker. No, but seriously, Panda's always been an interesting company, because when the cloud started to come around, which is where, like, Google Drive, in case you don't understand, it's where all your items go into the cloud. Panda was the first antivirus company to really step up. They were the ones that were the cloud antivirus company. That's what they were known for. And it was more like a marketing tactic rather than usefulness, because essentially the cloud is just a place to store your information, and it allows streaming, which was kind of their main thing. However, it is an interesting interface, and I actually like it. Some people are going to say, it looks too much like Windows 8.1. You know what? I have no issue with the Windows 8 interface, and of all the antivirus companies, this was the best one that's done it so far. I love this simple little menu right here. It tells you important threats, gives you some services, you can contact them if you need them, quarantine files, reports, scan your antivirus and your firewall, and you can learn ways to improve your protection. That right there, this is a perfect little square of information, and it's correct down to the pixel in size. But we want to see what this thing has to offer. It's got this thing called network management. Computers detected. This will detect the computers that are on the same network as it, and will warn you if they're sending threats or blah 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 blah. Very useful thing. USB vaccine is essentially you connect a USB. USBs can carry malware. You connect it, and this will activate saying, "Whoa, USB's detected." So then any files that try to go on there, the only files that will be sent are the ones that you allow. So essentially, if I want to send a report, let's say I wrote a report about space report. I send it, and let's say I got malware from a school computer. Okay, quite common actually. The vaccine will say, all right, you're on the new vaccine. It's going to detect it. And in addition to scanning it, it'll try and scan the entire drive immediately. It's going to lock it down. That way it doesn't spread, and then it's going to scan it and say, hey, is this clean or not? If it comes back clean, files can go through. But the files are still being monitored. The reason is, even though they detected it as safe, they need to monitor what it is it does. So if you download a TXT file, and it's starting to get into the memory for no apparent reason, that means that there's some kind of, like, Trojan attached to it. And therefore, it'll try and clean it out. It's actually pretty smart, but it's kind of died down because not many people use USBs anymore. We have Google Drive, email, SkyDrive, any of those alternatives, and they all do the same thing. Then the interesting thing they have is a virtual keyboard. The virtual keyboard is something that I wish more companies did, and it's actually fairly simple. It's a keyboard. You type them in, you go into like your search menu. It'll type that in instead of using your regular keyboard. Why is that? Because keyloggers can't track movement. It would have to know where this thing, for it to track that, it would have to know where its location was on the screen, and then find each button's location. Technically, it would be better if it also randomized the buttons. That's the most secure that it could get, but that's an inconvenience to the user. It also comes with a little wonderfully built-in firewall that I don't want to deal with or configure, so we're going to kind of, I kind of have to. So we're going to get the firewall. I don't want to, no, I'll restart the computer later. I don't like to deal with firewalls just because I don't set rules. I set up basic settings that say if anything looks like this that comes through, I don't want to set up stupid rules. It takes too long. I'll probably block like certain IPs that annoy me, but otherwise, no, I don't need to deal with that. So, I don't know if that thing's better be going. Don't restart now. Oh, it has to restart. Well, we're not going to restart. I'll probably do that later, but we're going to go into the antivirus and just check for this configuration. Workstation. Extend all extensions, log in. I want to go to the advanced settings, Microsoft Network, Novell Network, okay. Go into the actions, disinfect automatically, and then warnings, send warning to email address. That's not useful at all. Come over to the settings in the email, scan files with all extensions, yes, 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 and yes. Yes. Instant messaging, this is not really used a lot, nor is it really a threat, but it's still important. That's good. And then web browsing, log in to report, and alright, all those are done. Unknown, enable behavioral analysis, and display that. Enable behavioral you know what? It's their heuristics engine. There you go. It's basically kind of like the heuristics. Detect possible. It'll scan it for things that look like viruses. So even if it doesn't know it's a virus or it doesn't know of it, it can analyze its behavior. And if it comes out to be strange, kind of like that space report that I was talking about, if it starts getting in the memory or starts launching random programs or trying to connect to the internet, it's gonna say, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! What do you think you're doing?" And that's essentially what it's gonna do. And then go to your vulnerabilities, and there you go. Those are the best settings you can get. Get your reports over here. You can connect it to your freaking Panda account. I don't have a Panda account. I think that's why the one antivirus company I have not subscribed to. I have so much email. I have so many emails that I have to go through daily. It kind of, you know what? We're signing up for a Panda account. I have one for like Kaspersky, Bitdefender, Avast, AVG, Norton, McAfee. I get a lot of emails. Avira, Viper, Zone Alarm. I don't have one for Bogard or OnLab or this one or this one. Which means we have things to do. Alright, so we're done. So that's about all we really have to this program. It's not really complicated by any means, but thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for the video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.